Things no one tells you when you're going to go natural. In this video, I'm going to talk about all the things I wish someone told me about going natural that I had no idea about. So if you're thinking of going natural or you just went natural and you have no idea what to do with your hair or you don't know what's going on, I'm going to mention all the things that I didn't know about going natural and things that I think you should know. If you're newly natural, just went natural, or you've been natural for a while and you still don't know what to do with your hair. My name is Angelica. If you are new, welcome to the channel. I post a bunch of videos about growing natural hair, having long, healthy, strong hair, some styling videos, a little bit of makeup and skincare here and there. So if that seems like something you're interested in, please consider subscribing. The subscription button is right down there, as well as the bell icon. That just makes sure that when you hit the bell, you'll get notifications every single time I post. Let's get straight into the first thing I wish I knew before I went natural. So the first thing that I wish I knew before I went natural is that coconut oil is not life. I'm gonna put a bunch of memes, whatever I find here, that had me so excited about coconut oil, okay? Put coconut oil on your life, put it on your relationship, put it on your hair, put it on your body. Coconut oil is the way to go. We wanna go natural, you want long, healthy hair, use coconut oil. Lies. Coconut oil is one of those oils that works for very few people. I think it doesn't work for more people than it does work for some people. Unless I'm wrong, I don't have statistics, but a lot of people I know personally and a lot of people I've seen online, coconut oil is nothing amazing. Okay? Don't follow the natural hair gurus. What I always suggest is before you go ahead and buy your huge tub of coconut oil for your hair, find the smallest bottle or container of coconut oil you can find. Try it on your hair. If it works, amazing, continue using it. If it does not work, stop immediately. There's not going to be like, in the next, I'm just going to use it for like 3 months and then maybe it's going to start working for me. Let me tell you something. As soon as I put coconut oil on my hair, it's not like I need to wait for my hair to dry the next like 30 minutes. No, immediately. The moment coconut oil just kisses my hair, hard, brittle, dry. Coconut oil is not life for everyone, okay? I'm just putting that out there. And this goes for anything else. I love Shea Moisture on this channel. You guys see me use Shea Moisture and a bunch of other natural hair products a lot on this channel. If I rave about the same product all the time because it works amazing for my hair, just because it's amazing for me does not mean it's amazing for you. So please, let's stop with the coconut oil. I'm not gonna lie, I like coconut oil on my body. It makes my skin feel nice and soft, but I also can't put it on my face. It is highly comedogenic, which means it clogs your pores, and if it clogs your pores, there's a chance it can also clog your hair follicles at your scalp. So I also wouldn't advise putting coconut oil on your scalp. That is just me though, but I have a little bit of scientific proof behind that, guys. Coconut oil is not life. The second thing I wish I knew before I went natural is that you do not have one curl pattern. I see a lot of YouTubers and lots of them have a very even curl pattern. Some of them maybe have different ones, or maybe they do like twist outs, and the twist outs are so good that it's so similar to their original pattern, and you're like, wow, my hair is going to be flourishing, all my curls are going to be like that. You see someone on the channel and you're like, this person has type 3B hair, and you think, oh, I also have 3B hair, so everything that works on their hair type, their 3B hair, is going to work on mine. No. My hair is more like 3C in the front of my hair. I have a much looser texture in the hair. In the back, like all the way from halfway down, my hair is straight up like type 4, maybe A, maybe a little bit of B in the back. So if I put an amount of gel here and like products and whatever, it's not gonna work the same in the front. So most people don't have an even curl pattern. So sometimes you might be worried and thinking like, do I have heat damage? What is going on? Why is my hair different in this section than this section? Sometimes your hair is even thicker on one side. My hair is actually thicker on this side. It's not because I damaged my hair or I did anything. My hair has always been like this when I was relaxed, when I was natural. This is just a part of your hair. So don't try and look at other people's curl patterns and project that pattern onto yourself. Like, oh, 3B, what curl pattern are you? I'm 3B. So you think every single curl on your head is going to be 3B. You can even have 4 different curl patterns in your hair. So brace yourselves for that. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It just is what it is. You just need to accept what your hair is like and find products to work around it and deal with it. Most of the time, you can find products that work for all your hair. You don't have to be dramatic and be like, for the front of my hair, I'll use a conditioner that's targeted at 3B hair, and for the back of my hair, I'll use something that's targeted at type 4A hair. I don't have time for that. I find one product that works for all my hair at the same time. Shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, everything. I use the same thing all over my hair. One thing I wish I knew, the third thing about having natural hair is, oh my god, the tangling is ridiculous. Now, if you have like type 3 hair, especially like type 3A, and your hair is more of like a silkier texture and the curls are looser, you probably deal with slightly less tangling if you actually detangle your hair properly like once. Type 4 hair though, as soon as you finish detangling it, it can retangle. So here's a tip to go away from that. I'm not just complaining. I'm not just saying things that I wish I knew, good things, bad things. I'm actually helping you with some solutions as well, because most of the videos like this I see, they actually don't give solutions. They just say it. So what I suggest, what I always do for my hair is, as soon as I finish detangling a section, and yes, I always detangle in sections. As soon as I'm done with that section, I twist it. I also don't braid it, because braiding is a little bit more, it adds a little bit too much manipulation to my hair, especially if it's just for the process of detangling. So every time I detangle a section, I twist it up to make sure that it doesn't retangle. Because believe me, you'll be so happy that your hair is nice and detangled on this side, and you're like, oh wow, I see people on YouTube just run a Denman brush through and it's just detangled and nice and soft. Go to the other side. By the time you're done and it's just a little bit dry, guess what? It's tangled again. I wish someone told me that, because I watched videos before I went natural and I thought it was going to be a breeze. I see people with a wide tooth comb, then a Denman or a Tangle teaser, and then the hair just falls and then it's all nice and detangled. No, that's not what happens for me. As soon as I detangle, it retangles. No matter how moisturized, soft, how much slip is in it, I always have to twist the section. The fourth thing I wish I knew before going natural is that, first of all, you don't need to be a natural Nazi. You don't have to follow everything that us YouTube gurus tell you to do. And I'm one of the kind of free ones. I like to test a bunch of things. I don't mind if anything has like a sulfate here and a paraben there. I really don't mind that much. I just like to use things that really work in my hair and make my hair feel good. Now, the fourth tip that I'm giving you is that you don't have to use products that are meant for natural hair. Sometimes we forget that natural hair is not just a black thing. Natural hair is hair that grows out of your head without you doing anything to it. No chemical treatments, no color treatments. So I know lots of people, especially natural Nazis, like to be like, don't relax your hair, don't put any chemicals on your hair, don't do this, and then they go and dye their hair blonde. Sis, you have your natural hair pattern, but you have bleached your hair. That is not natural hair. The same way bleaching your hair does relaxing your hair. You've just changed the curl pattern. It is still the same thing, okay? The reason I'm bringing this point up is, don't be afraid to stray from the natural hair care aisle. You know, when you go to a store and they have those aisles and they've got all the products for black hair, and then they've got all the products for all the different kinds of ethnicities together, especially Caucasian hair. Don't be scared to go there. If you go in the aisle that has mostly products that are marketed towards Caucasian hair or type 1A, 1B kinds of hair, if the hair mask says this is extremely hydrating, moisturizing, there's a chance that that product could work amazing for you. So especially when there's sales and stuff like that, that is the best time to try out products, and you would be amazed how hair products, especially salon brands, when you have a little bit of extra money to spend, can work on your hair, and those products can work for the kinkiest hair texture to the straightest hair texture. So sometimes when you watch a video, don't just be like, that person has type 3A hair, that won't work on my hair because I have type 4 hair. It's nice to experiment. You can look at the consistency of the product, read the ingredients, and if those ingredients are anything similar to what's already in the products that your hair likes, Don't be afraid to try them. You might just be amazed. I have been testing this out lately, and when I do my straight hair routine, which is coming soon, guys, I'm really itching to straighten my hair, mainly because it's been almost a year. It's getting colder and I really need a trim. I think I might straighten my hair twice this time, and I got Salon Brands because I wanted to indulge and I wanted my best silk press ever. So if you are waiting for the silk press and you want that, please comment in the comment section below that you'd like to see that. Also give this video a big thumbs up. And also for this braid out, I already filmed it. I will link it in the description box below. Let's go to the next tip. The fifth tip, I think, is one of the most important points. I didn't even order this in order of importance. It's just while I'm saying it now, I've realized that this is one of the most important points. And it is, you will most likely go through an awkward stage with your hair. And I was 100% not prepared for this. Because most people on YouTube, they cut their hair and they style it into a nice cute little short hairstyle, and they're like, this is working for me, they look really good with short hair. And the whole time it just feels like, oh, I'm confident, I'm rocking my hair, whatever state is in, I'm gonna wear it out. For me, it wasn't like that. I did a lot of box braids, I did a lot of protective styles, a lot of head wraps, only because I had relaxed hair for most of my life and it was a certain length. This is the longest hair I've ever had. Of course, it doesn't look that long right now because, you know, shrinkage, but it's pretty long. I think this is the longest hair I've ever had. So at the time, my hair was maybe like relaxed and completely straight. It would probably be like shoulder length. And so all my hair was just right at the top of my head. I had type 4, I have type 4 hair, and I never knew what my curl pattern was. I had never seen my curl pattern before because I was relaxed from the time I was really small. And my mom has a completely different hair texture than mine, like literally completely different. The silkiness, the curl pattern, everything is completely different, and her hair is still relaxed. So seeing my hair like that was still kind of like I didn't know what to do with it. I tried to do like twist outs and doing wash and goes, and they just weren't really working out. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on keeping my hair moisturized and continue to grow it until it reaches a stage I like. So a lot of the times when you reach the awkward stage, especially after about maybe 4 months, especially also if you have type 4 hair like me, 4 or 5 months, it might seem like your hair is not growing because the curl pattern is so tight. So even though it's growing, the shrinkage is just ridiculous. And you might be thinking, you know what? I think relaxed hair was working for me. Let me just go back to relaxed hair. Now there's nothing wrong with that. Some people just like relaxed hair and they want to keep relaxed hair or bleached hair or whatever. I'm not a natural Nazi. Do you? If you want to go back to relaxed and you think that your hair flourishes best, you like the look of it best, and most importantly, it makes you happy, go back and relax your hair. But if you're only going back because you feel like, I can't manage my natural hair, it's not growing, give it a bit of time. Try and do hairstyles where you don't have to deal with your hair. Do wigs, do weaves, as long as you're protecting your hair at the same time. You will eventually get out of that awkward stage. You start figuring out how to style your hair, what styles work best for your hair, and you come out of it like me. And only in the past maybe half a year is when I started to feel like I can confidently go out with my natural hair and I can test out all these different styles and I'll be comfortable with it, because it does take time, but dedication and commitment are the most important thing. But again, you don't have to feel trapped in your natural hair journey. Sometimes you just went natural because you just wanted to see if you're going to like it and if your curl pattern works for you. If you want to go back to natural, don't let anyone stop you. Don't let me or any other natural hair girl stop you. Do what makes you happy, and if it truly makes you happy from your heart, not to make other people happy, you should do that. And the bonus tip is another important one, and it is, you will never be prepared for what's coming with your natural hair journey. As much as you watch these videos, as much as people tell you what's going to happen, what's not going to happen, what you should do, you will not be 100% prepared. Maybe if you've been natural for most of your life and then you just relax it for maybe 2 or 3 years and you're going back, it will probably be easier for you. But for most of us, it's a similar journey to me, where your hair has either always been flat ironed, heat trained, or it's always been relaxed. It might be a big jump, something you've never experienced before with your hair. So just know that your journey is your journey. You will never have the exact same experience as someone else. Your hair might grow faster than other people, it might grow slower, it might be a completely different curl pattern than you thought you actually had. But all you need to know is your journey is your journey. Don't compare your journey to anyone else. You can always watch us and learn tips from us and find the best things that work for your hair. But your journey is your journey. And always remember to take pictures along the way because you truly see your progress, because you might think your hair is the same length all the time because you have a different image of it in your head. So just take pictures, enjoy your journey. Give this video a thumbs up again if you didn't earlier on. Hit my face on the side of the screen right there if you didn't subscribe in the beginning of the video and you're thinking of subscribing now. Also watch the 2 videos on the side of the screen right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.